Welcome to Zwift Insider's Tiny Race Series, brought to you by ZMS eSports Studio, the #1 broadcaster in eSports entertainment. My co-host is Her Royal Majesty herself, the Queen of Yorkshire, Hollie Burgin. Hey Hollie, how are you?
I'm good. Living my best life as ever, Nathan. Done my hair especially. I see you've done yours as well.
Yeah, I've just gotten out of the makeup chair, so I'm all good to go.
Yep, looking great.
All right. Let's check out this week's routes. Hollie, take us through race 1.
Well, I like how you've given me race 1 to pronounce. So
Did you notice that?
I did notice that, yes. So we've got 4.7 kilometers around Innsbruck. If anyone knows how to pronounce that word on the screen beginning with L, please type it in phonetically in the comments. Lutscher, I do not know, but we've got 4.7 kilometers of it. Start with a flat lead in, and then we go left and hit the Innsbruck KOM, and climbing for 2 kilometers. So quite excited about that. Get 2 feathers. So they're not sure where you get the second one though. So
yeah,
it'll be interesting.
All right, well. To watch how that unfolds, yeah.
Yeah, so where are we for race 2, Nathan?
Race 2, we return to the London Classique, which is a 5.6 kilometre race, which ends at the Mall Banner, which is great because that's a classic location. We're racing there. The finish is going to be all about timing in this one, and so the front, will they go early? Will they lead the sprint to the last second? Who's going to have the legs for it, I guess. We do have one aero power up in this race, which I think they get just before the start, just at the start. Yeah, just after the start, they go through the banner. So, the question will be, when will they use that? I'm tipping about 2 seconds before the finish, I think. So
I think you're probably
let's see how they go. Race 3, Hollie, where are we at?
Right, so this is one I can pronounce, Hilly Route Reverse. 5.6 kilometres. We go through the S's, over the reverse sprint, over the cobbles of the Italian villas, and then we finish just a couple of 100 metres up the hilly KQOM, and we get 2 feathers for that too. So one will be used at the finish, surely. So you'll have one probably at the start somewhere, and then you'll get the other one at the reverse sprint. So,
yeah, that's right, the GWB bridge.
Yeah, so I reckon you'll probably use it over the S's, and then
Yep.
and then the other one at the finish. So
Yep.
And then where do we?
I was going to say that little kick just before the banner. And then race 4, we return to Mercury. We've got the Countryside Tour, one of my personal favourites, 5.2 kilometres, and it finishes at the Country Sprint banner, which is fantastic. This is going to be the flattest and arguably the fastest race of the week. This one starts with a slight downhill, then it's essentially flat to the finish. And the question is going to be, who will have some matches left to attack that sprint? We get one aero boost power up in this race. And again, this is going to prove to be some spicy racing at the end there. And especially in this very large A-pen that's turned up.
Yeah, I'm glad they all showed up.
Bike choice.
Bike choice.
Otherwise,
we'd just be chatting to each other. Oh, wait, hang on. Yeah, so bike choice for the first race. Bluetron. Yeah.
A little bit of climbing in this one.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think maybe more of an all-rounder, I think.
Like a Bluetron.
Well, now that you say that, that could be the best option. And of course, you do get the extra 50 watts if you do choose the Bluetron, and you are listed as one of Hollie's favourites.
Yeah.
You won't be listed as my favourite.
Do you get 100 extra watts if you're listed as Nathan's favourite?
Favoritism, that's what it's all about.
Yeah. Well, we all have favourites, and I'm sorry, you're lying if you say you don't.
No, I do. I've got all the Aussie crew have turned up there again. I can see that Darren and Aaron are in the pens. I'd signed up. Also, Chris there as well. So I'll be cheering on the Australian contingent of this race. So there, the route though. What do you think about which route's going to break this race apart?
I think the first one is actually going to break it apart. You've got to, yeah. What do you do? Do you go all in? Because 2 kilometers of climbing, that's some hardcore watts there. I think is it about 6%, possibly something like that.
Yeah.
So
Up
that's
to that hairpin.
Yeah. So that's nothing to be. That's a hard first race. That is, and then Classique. That's
not sneezing at that one.
No, you're not. No, and then Classique full on aero. Would you agree?
Yep. All the way. Yeah. As aero as you can get. Skin suit, everything.
Skin suit. Not a skin suit.
Yeah, one of those TT skin suits.
No,
Is that in game? Can we get that?
It's not a. We don't. We don't go for.
Is it a special order?
Oh my gosh.
All right.
Yeah, but not a TT bike either. No.
Yeah.
You gotta go.
Not a TT bike. No.
Disc wheels, the coloured in wheel
disc
ones,
wheels.
the coloured in ones, them ones. And then reverse.
Yeah, that's a favourite of mine. I love that one, especially that flat section before the climb. But that climb's really going to put some pain into some of those legs, especially into race 3. They're going to be tired already. There's going to be 12, 13 Ks already in the legs. So there's going to be a bit of complaining, I suspect, in the pen. You might have to do a bit of extra work there to get the motivation up with the riders in the pen so they attack this with everything they've got.
Yeah. I think possibly we are leaving. Yes, we are leaving the pen. Look at that timing.
It's almost like we planned it.
It's almost like David knows what he's doing. Yeah.
Right. So who have we got? Because I was looking at the list there, and definitely a lot of the big hitters are back. Nazaki is there. Great to see him. And we've also got Aaron Steele as well. So he did really well in last week's race. Nicholas Fournier, he's back. We've got Henry Lai there as well. I think this race is really going to suit the lighter riders. So if Nazaki can sit with the front up until the start of the climb, he's in with a real shot of taking this one out.
Yeah, so they've just got their power up through that banner, I think, and it's a feather. Pretty sure somebody just announced that it was a feather. I think that might have been me all of 2 minutes ago. So, yeah. But, well, I mean, you're going to get another one. Yeah. You're going to get another one, so where would you... Go on.
I didn't think there was going to be two feathers, but you're right. I think they've picked up one feather there, just through the start banner. But the second one, though, I'm just a little bit puzzled as to where the second one's going to be. But let's find out.
Yeah, we're going to find out, aren't we?
Right.
I don't see any... Oh, wait, I do see a blue Tron. So...
Oh, there we go.
Yes.
Who's racing that? Can we see who? Is that Kozia? No.
Is it 2 blue Trons? Possibly 2. A squirrel hat as well. That makes you more aero because it makes you like a rudder in the water. Keeps you more stable. That's what the squirrel hat does. It's science. You can't argue with that.
Aerodynamic is what you're saying.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
That's it. Absolutely. Yeah.
It's proven,
so I can see
by facts.
Chris Keogh's back. We're missing Michael Podzaline in this race because I think he won it last week. Who won it last week? Well, I definitely know that. Aaron, he might have won it. But Nazaki came second, so I think he's definitely in with a shot for this race. He's really been putting the efforts in, and it's going to be fantastic to see how he does in this particular one.
Yeah.
Looking at the list there, we've got Darren Bramwell. Good to see Darren back as well. EP's there as well. That's great. Christian Sorensen. I wonder if that's any relation to Thomas.
Must be, because you can't possibly have 2 people in the same
Sorens
world with the same
country.
Surname. Yeah. Surely they're related. Brothers probably, I reckon.
Yeah.
Yeah, it must be. Is Thomas in the chat? Maybe he can
verify.
Put us right. Yeah. I did notice that a few of I think Nazaki and possibly Darren and a couple of others did do TTT this week as well, and they were crazy fast. I know they were 6 minutes faster than the team I did it with, like bonkers. Yeah. So.
Well, you'd hope so because they are an A grade.
Well,
you wouldn't want them at the same
time. Yeah, and I'm just the cat C, so there we go.
Let's see.
Yeah.
In inverted commas.
Yeah, yeah. And so are
All
you.
right,
So there we go. Yeah. Actually, there's 3 Blutrons.
Oh, that's going to put you in a bind, isn't it? Who are you going to select as your favourite?
Yeah, I don't know.
The winner?
Well, I'm just going to wait to see who wins, and then I'll pick my favourite.
That's it.
Yeah. There's nobody
curries some
attacking.
favour?
Yeah. Do you think they're all waiting
they
for
know
the climb?
what's coming up. Yeah, absolutely. They're all waiting because they know the pain that's just sitting there for them. Oh, no, I like that little graphic there. Thank you, Damon. Fumi Nozaki there, just cruising along at 192 watts. He's keeping his powder dry, and I think the rest of the races are too. And just looking through the list there, Steele, Fornia, Lissick, a bit of movement.
Oh, we've got
there.
Crozier going off. Crozier was
he's
doing.
looking for a
Yeah,
bit
we've got. Yeah, look at these orange numbers. Here we go.
bit of sponsorship time there.
Crozier, EG, Siege. Yep. Who was
Sell,
Crozier
yep.
sponsored by? Yellowtron.
The Yellowtron instead of company.
Yeah,
Yellowtron and Blue Kit.
Come on, sort it out. But EG's
right,
attacking over the top. Look at this.
Yep, looks like he's on the Venge.
Yes.
And so is Selg.
You can see them all trying to attack and trying to close the gap there.
Now, these guys have ridden this. Oh, I like that little pass over there. These guys have ridden in this particular race quite a few times, and so you'd like to think that they've got a plan here. But I'm waiting for Nozaki to try and attack over the top. It is almost 1.5 kilometers left, so this is really quite the quick race. Chris Keogh there, just in the herd. Is that herd? Oh, the ESRT 4-star. Sorry.
Yeah, he's
so
sitting in. He's drafting them, which is perfect.
Yep. Just waiting there, just waiting for the right moment. It isn't far to go, but it is kind of because of the climbing. Oh, and we've got Fornia coming through there on the orange Tron. I do like that.
We've got Thomas's
we've got
brother
5 in
there
this front group.
as well.
Thomas's brother. Thomas's brother. We're sorry, Christian, if there's no relation.
I'm so sorry, Christian. Yeah. Well, surely, I mean, it's from the same country, right? I mean,
how can it not be?
Imagine if it is.
Nozaki coming to the front on his orange Tron there, so you can see him quite clearly. Who else is moving up? Lissick there as well.
Gaps.
Yeah, they've pulled it back.
Yeah,
B is on the front now. So B and Nozaki. Look out for those two. Chris is not letting that go. He's saying, hey, hang on 1 second. Bring it back. Bring it back.
Get back here. So this is the
plenty
climb
of time
now.
For that. Yep, plenty of time for that left. 6%.
Yeah, and they have a feather as well. So when are they going to hit the feather? We've got
now it appears.
600. Oh, there we go. Yeah, 600 meters to go, and it takes 10% off your weight.
Yep.
So
that's
for
nice amount.
Some seconds.
So 85 RPM. I think it's 15 seconds.
15? No, surely it's
15,
longer than that.
It does. It should feel longer than that, but 15 seconds.
Oh.
So they've hit that now. There we go. Sells on the front, pushing hard. Orange numbers. He can feel the finish line just up around this bend.
Surely he's gone too early.
Is he going to have enough to keep going? Yeah, I'm thinking maybe.
300
but he's
meters.
trying though. He's getting out of the saddle.
Wow.
195 on the old heart rate monitor there. He'll be feeling that in the chest. It's not a bad little gap though. I've got to say, he could hold on to this one.
Yeah, I think he's got it. He's got less than 100 meters to go. Look at this.
But here we go. Chris Keogh. He's saying, oh, I've got this one. Wait 1 second here. There we go. Feather's being deployed at exactly the right time. I think he may have picked that up on the line.
Oh, I think photo finish, I reckon.
You'll need to get down to the pens there and find out really quickly in London as they dart across and set up for race 2. See what the mood's like. Oh, Michael's in there. Michael Podsline, welcome. Franny in the chat there as well. Hello. You were one of the fans. Yep, one of the fans watching last night in the ice. Well, last night. I say last night. Last night for me. It was about 5 hours ago. The Iceni Women's Race Challenge number 3. Bren, hello, Bren. How's it going? There's that Holly chick again in the chat. She's always there.
Yeah, just appear randomly. Yeah, I did watch the Iceni race earlier, or Iceni race earlier. It was really nice to watch it and not race it.
Yeah, much more relaxing.
So much better. Yep. And if anyone is interested, you can go back on ZMS and watch it because women's racing is always epic. So. Right.
Oh, especially the B cat was just going off like a frog in a sock. Randy,
a what?
A frog in a sock.
Okay.
Do you have frogs in socks?
We do have frogs.
Put a frog in a sock and watch it go off.
But never. So now I've got like weird images. So you put a frog in a sock, and then it just like.
And then watch. It's really angry.
Oh my god, that is ridiculous.
Like,
Why
what
would
are you putting me in a sock for?
That is.
Oh,
you Australians are weird.
A little bit crazy. Moving across to London now, we're going to head over to the Classique course there. Again, this is just a fantastic course. I love racing this course. It's flat except for the parts that aren't.
Right, yeah.
I'm
in the pen.
How's the mood in the pen looking, Holly?
Well, they're
Just
very
down on the ground?
silent. So, yeah, I've just asked how
Oh.
everyone's legs are, and there isn't much chatter going on. So they're probably just like slumped over the handlebars, I reckon, at this particular point. They do have just over 5 minutes until the banner drops. So maybe they're drinking, if they're wise, they'll be drinking the drink, maybe taking a gel, maybe taking 3 gels.
Yep.
Yeah, so...
Taking any orders there for some Yorkshire tea?
I can take orders for Yorkshire tea, yes. Yorkshire puddings. I mean, we've got a variety of... I got some crisps the other day, and they were like Chardonnay wine flavoured, or... No, Chardonnay vinegar or something like that. I don't really know. And then I got rum and raisin flapjack, also Yorkshire product. So Darren Bramwell, it's how Yorkshire people get drunk, right? Crisps and flapjack. Yeah.
That's what I need. Extra.
Chardonnay flavoured crisps. Darren Bramwell in the pen says, is winning group 2 okay? And Matt from Herd is saying he's too tired for tea.
Oh,
So,
okay.
That's sad news.
Can you be too tired for tea? I didn't think that would be possible.
I'm not sure what he's. I don't compute that. What are you talking about, Matt? I don't understand
You'll have to remove 50 watts for that.
Yeah. But let me just get on with the, the little. We've got some results in.
Let's go through the results there. So Nicholas Fournier there in 10th, EM in 9th, Aaron Steele, congratulations, well done, in 8th, Blue from Japan in 7th, Naofumi Nozaki, our personal favourite, in 6th, Christian Sorensen in 5th, EP 4th, Ermi G, I didn't see you come through, in 3rd there, Chris Keogh in 2nd, and Leonard Selgi in 1st. So he held on. It felt like Chris almost got that on the line, but it looks like he was there was just enough power there to take that win. So that's the layout there for race 1. 250 points there for Leonard, 240 points there for Chris. Only 10 points of difference going into race 2. This is going to be fantastic.
That was quite a finish, I've got to say, because I wasn't sure who actually took that on the line. That's
Now, the great thing is going to be in race 2, they will have a banner finish. We will be able to see exactly when they cross that line. Unfortunately, with the custom finishes in Zwift, we don't necessarily get to see the banners that they cross. And we just got to make the assumption on the distances that they've covered that that's the finish. So, but that's why we have Hollie there on the ground, going from racer to racer, getting their personal observations of the race and feeding that back in live real time.
Yes, yeah.
All right.
In the pen, Darren Bramwell's asking, because I've asked for orders of tea or coffee. Darren would like a latte, please. And
latte. Yeah, okay.
I've asked him if he wants Bailey's in it, but he's put no sugar. He's sweet enough. So there we go.
Classic Australian humour.
Yeah. And Peter in the comments is, hi Peter, welcome to the winning team, by the way. You are welcome. Some other dudes racing as well, apparently, but I mean, if you want to win, then you know where it's at.
Some
cool
of the
kids.
dudes.
Yeah.
All right. So Aaron Steele and Darren Bramwell there from Cheesecake, along with Naofumi, all in the same team. That's great to see. All right. I just want to get some other details up on my screen as I jump across to race 2, which I haven't done, and I'm madly trying to do right now. Where are we? I don't even know where we are. Can I refresh?
You're in Australia.
Here we go.
And I'm in Yorkshire.
That's it.
We're in London Classique. Says it on the screen, look. 5.7 kilometres. Pretty much flat.
Yep.
Yeah, and we end on the mile sprint, like you said. So, and we get, is it an aero power up, I think?
Aero power up. So they'll get that, I think, in the lead-in, which is that red section of the map that you can see. They're going to pick that up probably just towards the start as they climb up through the banner. And then they'll be holding onto that in their back pocket, ready and waiting to drop. Probably as I suspect, and here's my tip, as they go through the Flamme Rouge banner, that last 1 kilometre, that's when you're going to see some action, because they'll be jostling for position as they move up and around in preparation for hitting that mall sprint, because it is slightly downhill as you cross onto that red pavement. So they'll be using that to their advantage. Plus, it's going to be super hard for the back markers to come over the top as they're all pressing down, coming into that little descent. It's ever so slight, but it's a difficult one to get over the top of.
Yeah, I think you're right. Getting past people at that kind of speed is going to be so hard. We've got 10 seconds till the banner drops. So let's see who hits orange numbers out the pen then. All
right, so we've still got 30 odd races here. Everyone is keen. Everyone is super excited there.
Nice, let's go.
All right, just watching Bramwell getting it off the start ever so quickly. There's Chris, Nicholas. They know what's what.
Yeah,
they're going to try and stretch this out.
Look at him go.
Put the hurt into some of the legs. Yep.
Fournier and Chris off the front. Aaron Steele, is he going to... Yep, he's trying to close it down. He's like, no, you're not getting away. I'm having some of that.
Wait up, guys. I'm coming, he's saying.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, and
just slow down a little bit.
Yeah, just wait for me. Darren and Nazaki, is he up there as well, Nazaki? Yes, he is. So there's a group of 5 now with a bit of a gap. They've got to be working together, because I reckon they're on Discord or something, but they've...
well, that's only the quiet word, but yeah, Nicholas is definitely taking this one by the scruff of the neck.
Yeah, it might be taking one for the team.
But the group is stretching out though. You can see that elastic time.
Yeah, so they've just got their arrow through that banner just now.
Correct. So you'll notice the ones that are in the pain, especially towards the back of the group, you'll probably see those arrows fire a lot earlier on, just to hang on to this front group. But it's all the usual names. So Nicholas has said, all right, hang on 1 second, guys. Let's just bring this back a little bit. There is a bit of a climb here. It's only 2%. 2-3% as it just comes over the top here. And then it will just punch up again. All right.
They're not hanging around at the back. They're trying to kick up. It is stretching out, though. And we've got it. How do you pronounce that?
Yeah. I was waiting for you to get to that.
But you're just like, I'm not going to pronounce his name. You can do it, Hollie.
We're going to go for ill or I. But
I. I mean, what do we? Even...
We'll stick with I. But Sorensen's there, Nicholas, VC Sirasiba, just in the frame there, and his classic pink kit that he wears each week. I hope he washes it. I'm sure he does between races.
Well, he won't be washing it between these races, will he? There's no time.
No. Quickly send it out for some dry cleaning.
Yeah. Like, what does he have? Like 4 minutes between races?
But the question is, what's he going to wear, though, while it's out there getting laundered?
What? I don't know.
All right. All right, there. Just looking at Selgi. Oh, who's got coming through there? Was that Hemk?
We've got Anthony, Thomas's brother as well, Christian Sorensen. He's in the mix there.
I like how we just stopped referring to him by his proper name. It's like now Thomas's brother.
Thomas's brother. Yeah. If he's hopefully he'll get in the chat and like tell us if he's actually. Yeah. Actually...
Oh, I'm gonna fall over if he says, "Oh yeah, no, he's my brother," and he's sitting next to me.
That would be so funny.
Fisher there from GB on the front.
Nice. So he's racing. It is 10 here because, you know, GB is in Yorkshire time also. It's quite late to be racing, so kudos
It's
to
in the
him.
Yorkshire time zone.
It is in the Yorkshire time zone, yeah. Unless, of course, he's just got the GB flag and doesn't actually live in GB. But who knows? Yeah.
Don't want to find that out. We don't have to remove points for that.
Yeah.
Have you handed out any ride-ons? Who's your favourite so far in this race?
Ooh, who's my favourite so far? Oh gosh, I don't know. Hold,
You'd have
please,
to give one
caller.
for Chris.
Well, I mean, Chris is like the default. He's always going to be my favourite. But the second favourite, yeah.
Well, give one to Christian, just in case we're getting his name wrong and he has no idea what we're talking about.
Yes.
All right,
there he is.
Steel.
There he is, Chris. Yep. He doesn't have a blue Tron though, so I'm kind of disappointed. It's very sad.
Yeah.
Does he not
I
know?
thought he got
He's
the
kicking
memo.
up some-
I thought you made that really clear that they've got it. The favourites do have to be riding the blue Tron.
Yeah. Orange Trons, green Trons. Do they not know what the rules are? Come on. But they're all
Speaking of
drafting
rules,
each other. Yep.
What's the rule for Northumberland, which is coming up just on this right hand, and now it's about 250 metres, but it does kick up to about 5 or 6%.
I reckon
So
we're
this is
going to
gonna-
see orange numbers.
It puts some pain into these already tired legs, even after just race one.
Yes,
VC Series,
absolutely.
Seba, they're all jostling now. Where they're going to position, where they're going to sit. Coming around this corner, here we go.
Yep.
Some fire socks.
Let's see orange
Power's starting to
numbers.
kick
Let's
up.
go.
There we go. Some orange numbers starting to flash up. EP,
Yeah. They're doing a
Anthony
sprint look.
Nizaki there. Out of the saddle, pushing up that climb. Again, it is only short, but it's enough to just shatter this front group. And orange numbers now there, as far as the eye can see. 4.7%, 5%. But EG on the front there was Selgi.
Who's in front of Selgi?
No one at the moment.
Oh, timing of that
All
Selgi. He
right.
could have just waited a second, couldn't he? Jeez.
All right, that group is stretching out again. But I think it'll come back a little bit here. There's still, we've got 1.5 kilometers. It will be fast. It will be flat.
Yeah, they're not
1.5
going to let that
kilometers.
go away. Yeah, they're
No,
going to close that down. Look at that.
They're going to get back on.
Are we going to see attacks over the top?
Well, that could be some of the strategies there for the back markers. Just sort of sitting there around that 10th wheel, 11th wheel. We've got Little. I'm going with Lil. Will.
Yeah.
Coming around that hairpin. Now, you do, is it you pick up a little bit of speed just coming around, like a little bit of a slingshot effect coming around that hairpin?
You've got to be careful because you do lose the draft for, round the hairpin.
Yeah.
Because you go round
And
it,
there we go. We
obviously,
saw an arrow there going off the front. A little bit early for mine. I don't think I would have done this, but here, the last kilometre left.
No, I
This
wouldn't
is where
have
we're
hit
gonna
the
see the
arrow.
fireworks.
These guys
Yeah, I
are too
wouldn't have hit it
strong. Yeah.
Yep. You'll have
No,
nothing left to go with them as they come over the top.
Yeah.
Nozaki, come on, Fumi. Let's go.
Aaron Steele's in the mix too. Christian.
Thomas's brothers there.
Yeah, I think Christian's my new favourite.
Yep.
Thomas's
And so
brother.
he should be.
Yeah. Lisic's hitting the orange numbers now. Right, here we go. Home straight.
Here we go.
Arrows hit. Who's going to get it? Are they going to... That's a heck of a gap. 2-3 seconds. Are they going to hold
It
that?
is. But
I don't
it's
think
still,
they're going to get swamped.
I don't know. That banner feels like it's probably getting further and further away as they press on.
Yeah. It's a
That
long
group's
sprint.
starting to close that gap down now. It is a long sprint. It's deceptively long, but it is downhill,
Yeah.
as we said. Are they going to have
Yeah.
enough speed to hang on to this one?
Oh my
Feels
gosh.
like it's close, but they're pushing hard, though.
Who do you
They're
think's
pushing
going to
hard.
win?
Oh, Lil's got it. Followed
that what
by
we're going with?
Chris. Yeah, we'll go
Ah,
with Lil.
Chris. Yeah. Good job, Chris. You were always my favourite. I never had any doubts.
Oh, don't backpedal now. Those questions about his bike choice.
Oh, crazy numbers. Let's have a look in the chat. Scott is in the chat. Come on to my fellow ESRT teammate. Oh, he's mate with Chris. Right, okay.
Oh, okay.
There's Scott in the
Yep.
chat. And Franny says, what A numbers? Yes, crazy numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah. With Chris's mate Scott.
Mhm.
Yeah, good
Now,
job.
I'm trying to see that winner, Lil, who we've nicknamed Lil because we're just unsure if they're all I's or L's or what's going on there. But I'm not seeing him in Zwift Power. So I don't know if he's actually on there. Not to say that that's not a bad thing, but I just can't see the details, which is what I'm looking for. Okay, well, we're waiting for some updates there on the finishes, but it did look good for Chris. I think he's solidifying his position there in the GC. He was first after race 1 with 250 points, and now after race 2, that could be a sizable lead, and especially with race 3 and 4 being, deceptively difficult, he might have this one stitched up already. All right, you better hop across to Votopia.
Yes. So, inside knowledge from Bren, we think that Sirasiba is the ill guy.
Well, no,
Possibly. No?
Oh, I thought Sirasiba actually is Sirasiba.
Different...
I think they're two different riders. I think they're, two...
Have we got Sirasiba and the ill guy in...
Arctic Zwift is there. Scott. Hey, Scott, how are you? We've got Zwift. Gerard Core. All right there, Fronny. Hey, Fronny, how you doing? Oh, Peter's there too. Peter's referring to a challenge race we've got coming up, and he's referring to me as the enemy. Oh, Peter. As I said, we can't be friends anymore.
Don't worry, Peter. We're mates.
Oh. But is that something you really want?
Oof! Shots fired. Whatever. You're just jealous because you're going to be in the losing team.
Oh, the second winningest team, I think, is what you're trying to say.
The losers team. That's what your team is.
All right.
I'm trying to look on Zwift Power.
Yeah, I'm looking at that too. I'm waiting for the updates. Oh, here we go. We've got some numbers coming through. Oh, Chris got that on the line. Wow. Oh, now, okay. So let's just clarify here. I think, and you might have to go and verify this with Chris there in the pen when you got the microphone out. But I think Chris, this is on Zwift Power. So Chris on Zwift Power is first, but I'm not sure he was first. But Nicholas Fournier there in third, or in second, sorry. Aaron Steele in third. Henry Lai in fourth. Brian Butts in fifth. Naofumi Nazaki in sixth. Thomas's brother Christian Sorensen in seventh. Ermi G in eighth. Kenneth Lissick in ninth from Canada. And VC Sirasiba there in 10th. But Chris is stretching the lead out, isn't he?
Where is the ill guy?
So what's the gossip in the pen there?
My flight got delayed. My flight was delayed, so I'm just currently stuck in customs.
That's always
waiting
the way
for
with
my baggage. Yeah. Right. Okay. I'm in the pen. They have 3 minutes to go.
As we get ready for the hilly route reverse. So this is another 5.5 kilometer. Now, this is not the shortest and it's not the longest, and I'm not sure why I'm mentioning that now because it's really irrelevant. The hilly route reverse. Now, that you do have that draggy climb up to the banner there. That's going to be a tough one. It's going to put the pain in the legs. It's going to prove to be the ones that have the good 2-minute power here will be the winners, I think. That's my tip, and I'd be going with an aero bike setup on this one.
I think the winner will be the fastest person to get over the finish line.
Is that your tip?
Yep.
See, that's why you're here. You've got all that technical experience.
Full of wisdom and all things important. Yep. Yeah. Also, the S's actually, I think that's going to be quite a tricky thing because you've got to pay attention. I've just asked in the pen, so I've got to the pen. I've got my luggage out of customs and whatnot, and I've asked if there's any gossip. So B says many toasts, so he's meaning that his legs are toast, I'm guessing. Darren says toast would be ideal. Do you think he wants jam or honey on his toast?
Well, I think he wants to go with his latte that he ordered. Has that latte turned up yet? Imagine just racing around with a latte in your hand.
What would you do if I just... Yeah, here, I got a latte. Scott says a fellow northerner, Holly, over the border in Cumbria. Nice. You got hills there too.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Cumbria is beautiful.
Just down the road, is it?
Yeah, just up the road, actually. Get the train up there. Yeah.
Okay,
up the road. Yeah, from
up the road.
Up road, yeah. Chris has trouble understanding me sometimes. Yeah.
Not following your instructions, or
I think it's the accent, possibly.
Oh yeah, okay. Oh no, I'm following it. Okay, it's not too bad. You've obviously put some effort into it.
Not my accent. I think a Cumbrian accent, possibly.
Oh, is that much different? Is it? I wouldn't know.
Yeah, I mean, you can go like 10 miles down the road and have a different accent. So.
Yeah, I was going to say we just don't have that.
No, well,
we just don't. Yeah.
No.
Although there is, I mean, to be fair, we do have very, very slight accent differences between the different states. So the Northerners up in Queensland, they'll speak with a slightly different accent, as opposed to us Mexicans down south of the border.
I gotta say, you all just sound the same to me. Sorry.
That's so rude. No, to be fair, to the untrained ear. Put another shrimp on the barbie.
Yeah, that's it, yeah. Apparently a load of diamonds just murdered an emerald in the pen. That's what the gossip is. Yeah. Off we go. Let's hit it.
All right, out of the pen there. We have shredded a couple of riders. There were 26 in this pen. So, yeah, I think the fatigue is starting to get to a few of the riders there. Just looking at Strabach. And who else we got there? Hemke's still there. Chris is still there. Good to see you, Chris. VC Sirasiba.
I am liking Saito's from Team Nico. I like his jersey because I think it's Watch the Femmes jersey. So big up for women's racing. I like that.
Yep.
Let's have a look. I'm just giving out ride-ons and things now. We've got EP at the front. He's got a jersey that's got 100 ride-ons jersey, possibly. I think I'll give him a ride-on for that. Let's see what Chris is. Let's see what Chris is wearing. God. ESRT jersey, of course, his team jersey. Excellent.
Oh no, I think he's got the Peaks jersey on. Actually, I was looking at the last race. Yeah, Peaks. So
I think he's changed. I think he got sweaty and changed his jersey because he's currently got an ESRT jersey on it. So
well, he's changing it up. That's good to see. I like a bit of change, a bit of kit change, a bit of bike change between races. And there you go.
And
Chris
he's off the front.
Pushing off the front. Oh, and
nice
with the feather too.
Yeah,
just this draggy little.
Yeah. Go on, Chris. Because I gave him a ride on. You see, that gave him a few extra watts. EP's hunting him down though. Oh, and Darren. Let's have a go. Nazaki
pushing that front group up.
Yes, Fournier is coming from the back. Again.
Yep.
Fournier's got some work to do. He's noodling along at the back and gone, oh heck, they're going at the front. I've got to try and catch up a little bit. Come on, I'll give him a ride on to give him a little bit of a boost. It's like in Mario.
He's got to put his Yorkshire time down.
Yeah,
he's got to put his Yorkshire tea down.
Yeah, he's having to do a bit of chasing actually because he's slightly off the back. He's having to hunt them down. Now, Nicholas Fournier.
This is interesting because Darren hasn't been on the front. This is uncharacteristic of Darren. He's usually pushing this front, opening it up, and really putting the hurt into the back marker's legs. But this is the first time he's hit the front in race 3.
Do you think they've got tactics, team tactics?
I absolutely think they're doing this. So they're working together. I think they're all taking turns in the front. But you're right. They've hit the S's here. And this is where if you're not paying attention on these little rollers, you can get really separated quite quickly. And then burning matches to try and get back on. Yeah, it's going to be tough.
Yeah.
All right.
Look, the painted road. I was just, yes.
Tremendous.
Really? I mean, why? Was it broke? No. Don't fix it.
Yeah. What they could fix is how the wheels disappear into the road. That would be good to see. fix that
No,
up,
that's
Zwift.
far too sensible. Why would you fix that when you can put paint down on the road like this? I mean,
Oh, is that how don't look at the issues, just look at the colours.
yeah, it doesn't even say like Zwift 10 on it, and it's just they've
Yeah.
got a lot of paint and just spilled it on the road.
All right.
They've hit the feathers, so
Well, the other ones that haven't used the feathers are using it right now, and this is where I'll be using it because it feels like it's going to
Yes.
open up here a little bit over this draggy climb down to JWB.
JWB. Yeah,
That's it. That's the one I was thinking of.
that's the one.
The sprint
yes.
bridge.
Yes, I have sprinted down here actually. I've had
Just on the one occasion?
instructions. I don't know, maybe. Yeah, I can't remember. I just get told to sprint, and I'm like, oh god, do I have to? And they're
Do I
like,
have to?
yeah. Do a sprint. They tell me.
Do a sprint.
Yeah.
Right now? Yes, right now. Okay.
Yeah. Yes. Exactly that. And then when you get to about here, you're gonna get another feather power up,
Yep.
and then also you kind of, done for because you've sprinted. But there we are.
Yep. So they'd be keeping
Nobody's
that in their
off the
back
front.
pocket.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's surprising. I would have thought there'd be a little bit more of a separation there with some of the riders, but they've grouped up nicely coming through that sprint segment. Around to the left here, and it won't be long now before they start on the draggy climb up to the Zwift KOM banner. And that's where we're going to see lots of pain, lots of groaning. I'd be groaning at that point. Hey, JD, how are you? Thanks for joining. He says it's so much easier sitting on the couch right now. I've got to say, I've got to agree with you.
Yes. And the cobbles,
Yep.
there's less. The rolling resistance is reduced over here. So I was hoping we'd maybe see a bit of an attack because,
Yeah.
but we're not. Are we? No, they're probably all just waiting for the climb at the
climb.
end.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, as I said, I think this is going to favour the ones that have got good 2-minute power, 2 to 5 minute power. Which, to be fair, is most of them, actually. If you look at their numbers here, they're all great at doing this. So to see separation here is going to be difficult. But I can guarantee you, though, that Darren and Aaron are going to work together with Naofumi, and they're going to start to twist some screws, really get the group strung out there.
It's going to
and
be
get some
burning, right? Oh, we've got a
sponsorship
feather
time.
hitting at the back.
There's someone barely hanging on. That would be me, barely hanging on. Yeah, I don't know if I'd fire that because you're just going to come over a little downhill here, and it will all be for naught.
Yeah, unless he was just struggling to hold on and he hit it just to,
That's grasping at anything just to stay in the group.
Yeah. Well, that's what it's there for.
Yep.
But somebody's hit the feather going down the hill. Now, information about the feather, it makes you 10% lighter. It does not work when you go down the hill.
No,
it doesn't make you lighter if you go down the hill. Only works on uphills. There you go. Uphills. Which we have plenty of in Yorkshire, by the way. Yeah.
Lots of hills. All right,
Lots of
Selgi
hills.
looking there. Lissick, Brownwell, Sato. Aaron Steele.
Ooh.
Come on, Aaron.
Oh, we've
Here
got
we
a bit
go.
of a... Yes, come
Bit of a
on.
push off the front. Got a 1
Yes,
kilometre
we
left.
have.
This is where we're going to start to see a bit of pain. Come on, Chris. Time to
Yes,
bring it. But
come on.
Nicholas is on the front, though. He's looking for a bit of a... he's saying, no, I want this race. This is going to be mine.
But do you think Fournier
Chris
and
there.
Chris are in the same team and Fournier is doing this for Chris to catch up and then Chris to
Quite
go
possibly.
ahead and win it? Maybe, I don't know. Can't remember where they were
7
in the
kilometres
standings.
left. 432
watts.
watts. Yeah, that's... whew. Especially at this late stage.
Ouch. I think I could
All right,
do that
there
in a
we-
sprint.
Firing the feathers. VC Zero Seaver's coming past. Now this is the trick. As you come up to these statues, you've got to stand up as you pass through the first wheel, and you can't sit down until you pass through the second wheel. That's the trick there. 400
Yep.
meters to go though. VC Zero Seaver, Nazaki coming through. Thomas's brothers, Christian's there, Chris is there, Darren's there.
They
This is where
gotta
you want to
punch
fire
it. It's so
that featherweight,
steep.
to keep that speed up, keep it coming through the momentum.
Oh,
but Nazaki
we've got
on the
Nazaki.
front.
Yes. Come on, Nazaki.
Come on, Naofumi.
I think he's
You
got
can
it.
do this. Keep it on.
Come
Keep
on,
it going.
come on.
I think
Rooting
he's
for
taking
him.
this
He's
one
got
out.
it.
Whoa. I'll give a
Yes.
little clap for that.
Epic. That
He'll
was
be
so
happy
good.
about that. Oh, I'm such a shame that we don't have him in the camera there. We had him in the last couple of weeks. That would have been a good one to see.
Yeah, how
I
much
think he's
pain
going to
he
be
suffered.
absolutely stoked over that.
That's so good. Let me just hop on my plane and hop over to.
Where's
We
the
are
last race
going
again? Oh,
to
Mercury.
somewhere else. Oh, yeah, Mercury.
Yep.
Yep.
I thought you had the tickets already booked.
I did, but I don't know where I'm going. I just get on the plane and get off when it lands. Like, not a lot you could do about the destination when you're on the plane, can you? You go whether you like it or
in one
not.
direction, go this way.
Yeah. Well,
All
unless you
right,
fly in the
so-
plane, in which case you can do what you like.
You better know where you're going.
Yeah. Off to the countryside
All right.
tour in Mercury. What do you reckon about
What's
this
the,
one then?
Well, I was going to say, what's the mood like first in the pen there once you jump in there and see how the riders are feeling? But this is a great one too. Now, it does have one of my the shortest sprint segments. Not that this is a particular feature of this race, but one of the shortest sprint segments in game in the countryside tour. They're out in the fields, out in the farmlands. So this is going to be one to watch. And the great thing is that we do get a banner finish on this one. It isn't a custom finish. We get to see them cross the line. And being the last race, you'd hope or you'd expect they're going to leave it all out in the road there. No stone left unturned, I think, looking for an extra watt here or there.
Might hand out some ride-ons especially. So I am in the pen now. We have got just over 5 minutes till go time. I shall take tea orders.
Well, you'll have to give Naofumi a bit of a high five as you walk past his bike.
Darren Bramwell says, super Naofumi. I love the support that they show each other. Like, it's racing, but they just show each other so much support and encouragement. It's great. Yeah.
Friends in the pens?
Friends in the pen, friends in... Wait, I'm just distracted by Jade Durham's comment about Yorkshire. Yorkshire, never heard of it. Oh dear.
Yeah,
Oh
do we know
dear. Where
anyone's
are
come
you
from
from?
Yorkshire?
Where's he from?
He's a UK boy originally. He's a UK boy, but he does live in Canada now.
Oh, Canada, yeah.
Canada.
Somewhere.
Why'd you
over
have
the
to go and
Atlantic.
ruin it?
I know. I do like their maple syrup though, so there is that.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Maple syrup from Canada. We've got Yorkshire puddings from Yorkshire. What have you got from Australia?
Oh
wait.
Pavlova? Technically, that's New Zealand, so I don't know if that counts.
No.
No, we don't have anything very particular. We've got some great beer. We do have great coffee. I was telling you about this. The Olympic team, when they were in France, actually brought over their own barista to make coffee for them because the coffee in France just wasn't up to scratch. Fosters? No, we don't do Fosters. That's a swear word over here. We don't say that unless you want to fight. All right, shrimps on the barbie.
So we've got EP saying that hurt. Darren Bramwell says still hasn't touched his latte. Aaron Steele. Yeah, well, yeah. Aaron Steele, right, I'll make him another one. Aaron Steele is saying Naofumi is a legend, nothing short of it. And we have some results up. Look at that. Naofumi. So we've got Naofumi in first place. What a legend. EP second. Thomas's brother in third. Chris, good job. Fourth. Leonard Selgi in fifth. Blue in sixth. Ermi G seventh. Darren Bramwell, good job, Darren. Eighth. Kenneth Lissick in ninth. And Aaron Steele in 10th. Overall points, what we got?
Looking there. So Chris is solidifying his position as the leader. Still, though, one race to go. Oh, Chris would have to finish down the list there for Naofumi to take this one out. Look, Chris, if you are listening and you do feel like easing up, it'd be great to see Naofumi take this one out, but that's just me. Leonard Selgi in third. Thomas's brother in fourth. EP in fifth. Ermi G in sixth there. Aaron Steele backing it up in seventh. Nicholas Fournier in eighth. Blue in ninth. And Kenneth Lissick. I think he's also another Canadian there in 10th. So that's the leaderboard, the GC leaderboard overall as it stands at the moment. Now, you do need to race all 4 races in order to be considered there for the GC. You can sweep in and race a couple of races here and there if that's all the legs you got for. All the legs you got for. All the legs you've got. But for the GC, if you want the bragging points, then you've got to race all 4 races. Good. So Nathan's team is now from Team Foster's. Yeah.
What?
We have, just reading the chat there from Peter Twite. We've got some great beer. Foster's is not one of them. Everyone thinks that. Although Foster's is a beer that's drunk quite regularly over in the UK. Is that correct?
Foster's is, we do. I mean, you can buy it in the UK, yeah. I do not buy it in the UK. I don't buy it in any country. No.
Well, at least we have something in common. I wouldn't buy it either.
No.
I mean, I would buy it if I had to, I don't know, stop other people from buying it, I guess.
Okay, because that's not really how it works, to be honest. They're just supply and demand. Did you not do business at school? Clearly not, no. But just reading the comments, Miguel in the chat is just laughing. Okay, hi Miguel. I'm not sure what's up, but anyway.
Thank you for that.
Franny, Peter, Bren, Jay Durham. Yeah, good to see the chat. So we've got 30 seconds till the pen drops. Let me just quickly fly back to the
your commentary booth.
So Ian Brown is writing some words which I can't read properly.
All right.
We've got 10 seconds.
Nutrition rate is real. We're down to 24 riders now. The front group is really putting the screws to the rest of them, aren't they?
It's incredible. I don't know how they do it.
1,000 race category. Yeah, no, it's fantastic. I love watching this. It's my favorite time of the week. Chris there, just working the back there a little bit. He's saying, hang on, guys. We don't have to go all out at the start of each race. We can just take this easy. VCC receiver, but I think Fumi's going to be pumped for this one.
Yes, I'm going to give him a ride on.
Yep. And we do get a little downhill through the banner here.
Yes, so they'll pick up. Which Powerup was it? If only had some commentators that knew some stuff.
I do actually. I've got it written here. We get one aero boost just through the banner here.
Nice. So that's going to be the finish line aero.
Yep.
Surely.
You'd be hanging onto that one.
Do you think that train there, if they just stop the train, some of the riders could just get on it and take a shortcut to the finish line?
Oh, a quick one. You're on that train, aren't you? Making your way from the pens back to the commentary.
Absolutely, yeah. I'm on the train.
Some waves, yep. People waving out the windows there, cheering them on. Got the kettlebells, just ringing them out.
We've got Thomas.
All right.
Thomas's brother on the front doing orange numbers. Thomas isn't even racing and he's getting credit for this. That's ridiculous. Christian, what an absolute legend you are. Orange numbers. 9 watts per kilo or something like that.
He's a great sport.
Yes.
Chris is behind him.
Well, he's dragging the rest of the group. He's like, how dare Hollie talk about somebody else? Give me some airtime. But Aaron Steele is also hot on Chris's wheels, and Nizaki, they're not. And Hailey, is that how you? From China?
Oh no, that's Henry Lai. Henry is there as well. Yep. So Nizaki, but the real fight now. The real fight is between Chris and Fumi.
Yes.
This is where
for the win.
For the GC. That's right.
So Chris really can't let. Neither of them can let each other go.
No. That's right. And it's really going to depend where Chris finishes in this race to see whether Naofumi remains second or he can take out the top spot and in first position.
Just checking about. We've got. Is it Darren Bowman
Aaron's
the
there.
Front?
Henry there. Oh, sorry. Yeah, no, sorry.
Yeah.
Henry, my apologies. I thought you're from Canada. You are from, looks like from the US flag there. Drop. That's a name I haven't seen before. Henry's in the front. Storbach. Sira Siba, Chris, Hemke.
We've lost Ilgai.
Oh, he's disappeared, has he? Unless he's changed his name.
Maybe. But you'd
Yeah,
have to
maybe
be
he swung
quite-
in for one race.
Yeah.
Quite quick.
Just destroyed his legs and then he's done.
Mm-hmm.
And we do have who is attacking off the front.
Thomas's brother again there,
Is
pushing
it
on the
Thomas's
front.
brother?
Yeah, he really wants this one.
Wow. Come on, Christian.
He's really making them all accountable. He's really making sure that no one's getting a free ride in this race. Darren Bramwell's there. Henke's there as well. Come on, Henry. But where's Naofumi, though? I think he's just positioned himself at about fourth wheel on the green Tron. He's the only green Tron. There he is, right there. He's got the squirrel cap.
Absolutely, yeah. He knows.
Oh, sorry.
He knows
No.
where it's at.
Oh, so he's not got the green Tron. He does usually wear a green Tron. Rides a green Tron, but we're looking in the green kit there. He's on the S-Works Avenge Classic with the discs, the die cuts, Alp to Zwift. He's a mad Alp to Zwift fan. He was telling me the other day he loves climbing it. Nothing better. Henry Lai, Aaron Steele in the front. No, he wasn't telling me that. I'm just making that up.
Yeah, I know. You've got. I think the Cheesecake crew, though. I think they'll be working together here.
Yep.
Because you've got
So
Darren
that's,
Bramwell, Aaron Steele, and Nazaki.
and
all from
Naofumi,
Cheesecake
yeah.
Crew. And Naofumi, yeah. Sorry, yeah.
Put a bit of a strategy together to try and combat Chris. But Lissick there on the front there, pushing around on the blue Tron. That's you've got to give him a ride on there for that. That's 50 extra watts.
Absolutely. Here we go, Lissick. Come on, Lissick.
He
also did TTT.
Yeah. TTT is where it's at, isn't it? I mean, if you're not doing a TTT, then are you really racing?
No. Obviously not, no.
That was a quick answer.
Yep. Well, this week got the course record. I don't know if I've mentioned that enough this week in whatever.
In your other media commitments?
Yeah. And course record. It's the first time I've been part of a mixed team to get a course record. So I've been part of ladies teams, I've got course records.
Yep.
But never a mixed team, so that was pretty cool. And Jay Durham says, how awesome would it be if Zwift races had a slow rollout? Well, yeah, FRR used to do that. Used to have like a neutral start, like for the first 2 kilometers or something. Yeah. The thing is, it only takes one person to
light a match.
Yeah, to light a match and kick it, and everybody else follows, and then it just doesn't work. So
just destroys it.
Yeah, you have to trust everybody. So. How are we doing in the race anyway?
All right, we're still watching this now. Naofumi there. So we've got just under 1 kilometre to go. As I said, this is going to be a fast one. Naofumi on the front with Chris Keogh. Chris is keen for this one. I can feel it. He wants to take this one out. Aaron's there, his teammate, but Naofumi's just sitting in, 4th wheel. Who else we've got there? Lissick off the front again, leading them all out. That's great to see. Henry Lai's coming through. We've got an arrow being fired there.
Oof.
Who's got that one? Oh, VC Sirosiba.
Wow.
We've got 500 metres. That's a long way out. 500 metres to go. He's not going to hold that gap.
Is he not? But look at that gap. I love the camera angle there.
Well, we can see the banner just up ahead.
There's the banner,
it does squiggle around. It's not a straight road, so it does squiggle. It is a bit longer than you think.
They're all hitting their errors now. Wow.
Christian, Selgi, Darren, VC Sirosiba still in the front. He's coming through. Brown's down the front. Nicholas coming through. There goes Naofumi. Come on, Naofumi. You got this one. Henry Lai, Nazaki, Sorensen. But who took that one out? Was that Brown?
Wow. I think that was a close second, third, and 4th place, I think.
Yeah, we're going to have to wait for the leaderboard to come out for that one. Did Chris hang on or did Naofumi take him? You'd have to think that Chris got that one. You'd have to think that. Chris is a strong ride on the flats. Well, I'm going to say that until we're told otherwise.
We can manifest that, and then if it's not true, we can just I can just blame you. So that's fine.
Yeah, we'll just backpedal.
Absolutely, yeah.
That's the great thing about doing this.
Yeah. Darren Bramwell, I'm just reading the comments. Solid. Thanks all. Nice races, everyone. Great job. Great racing. Love it.
Don't disclose the winner just yet, though. If they're giving the inside line, who have we got there? Looking down the list, We're just waiting for the statisticians to calculate all the finishing points.
He's got his abacus out and he's moving all the beads across. Yeah.
Carry the one.
Yeah. I've seen some videos and the kids do like all this number thing, and apparently it's like to simulate moving the abacus or something. I don't know what that's all about, but yeah, it's a bit. But it's incredible because the kids are like the numbers like appear like, you know, +2, +4, -5 or whatever, and they're doing this and then they get the number at the end. It's like incredible maths skills. So maybe we need to get them doing
those
that.
kids to give us. Does it work for numbers over single digits or just single digits?
Don't know. Could try
I've got
it.
no idea.
See what happens.
I'm so not good at maths. I'm great at other things. I'm not great at maths or racing.
You are good at racing because, as we all know, you keep getting podiums in Cat C because you're an average C, is what you said.
I am an average C. Gotta play
Average
it down.
C. Me too. I'm an average C. In fact, I'm a less than average C.
Oh, look, I think your course records would beg to differ. You don't get course records being an average C.
Team effort. We all had jobs to do in that team. I did my job. Everyone else did their job. You can't get over the line without a team.
Correct.
So,
your job was just to hang on, though, yeah?
My job was just to hang on. Yeah.
Brent was saying average C's are sandbaggers now. All right. So just waiting for those all-important points to come through. But I am madly refreshing the live stats on Zwift Power because I just can't wait.
So excited to see who won. Let's go to the comments. Average C's are sandbaggers now. Oh, okay, yeah, you're calling me out. All right, fair enough. Yeah.
Sandbagging like a pro in C.
Yeah, that is you, because it says he is sandbagging like a pro in the C. We have some results. Let's
Take us through it, Hollie.
So, in first place, we had Ian Brown. Good job. And in second, Naofumi Nozaki. Henry Lee in third, Nicholas Fournier. Fourth, Selgi in fifth, Christian, to give you your rightful name, in sixth. Aaron Steele in seventh, Chris Keogh, good job Chris, in eighth, and Darren in ninth, and Kenneth Lissick in 10th. Overall results, go for it.
Wow, I'm just trying to calm myself down a little bit here.
I
Deep
know.
breaths. Darren Bramwell in 10th, Kenneth Lissick in 9th, Ian Brown in 8th, Aaron Steele, congratulations, in 7th, EP, well done, in 6th, Nicholas Fournier, though, here we go, top 5 in 5th position, Thomas's brother, Christian there in 4th, Leonard Selgi in 3rd, but the big news there, tied for first place, Naofumi Nozaki and Chris Keogh. Wow. 920 points apiece. Gosh.
That's incredible.
Now, looking at this, I'm thinking, how do you decide who the actual winner is? I mean, I'm looking back through race 1, 2, 3, and 4 there. Chris took out race 2. Naofumi took out race 3. Chris was second in race 1. Naofumi was second in race 4. Oh, no, we'll give the cup to both of them. They can both take the crown.
A gold medal. That is incredible. I don't think we've had a draw.
Fantastic. I don't think we've had. Yeah.
That we've had. Yeah.
Yep.
That was
is just. I was almost fell over.
You almost fell
Almost
over.
fell out of my chair.
Sat down in a chair.
I'm strapped in. But
Yeah.
that was excellent. Yeah, Peter says all tied. Yep, you're absolutely spot on. That was wasn't expecting that. How fantastic! What kind? Well, that's just racing. That's just so good. Thank you, Funny, for dropping by.
Yeah, thanks,
awesome.
Fanny. Chatted to her twice today.
Or is it Fanny? We'll have to get that.
No, you can't spell her name. It's Franny.
Yeah, I didn't get it wrong. I'm looking at the guys in the production house there. That's all on them.
Right, yeah, sure.
That's their fault.
Scrabble tiles out and spell people's names.
Is there a wooden spoon?
Gerard from Tea and Scones. Yeah. Yes. Hey, Gerard.
There is a wooden spoon, but not in this race. These are all winners here in the A grade, or the category 680 to 1000, which is a Zwift racing score. So these are all the heavy hitters. No wooden spoons at all.
No.
Wooden spoons are in the Sea Cat. That's where I've got a whole collection of them in the drawer just behind me.
Well, I've got like, what's below a wooden spoon? A wooden stick. Don't know what would. A stick, like a piece of branch from my garden, and that's how you stir the pasta and stuff. That's what I've got because I'm.
Well, you're stirring a few things. I don't know about the pasta though.
So basically, people need to feel sorry for me and come join Team Hollie because we're having a battle, aren't we?
Yep, we are on the 2nd of November.
Yep. Are you excited?
I can't believe how many people have signed up. We've got last time I looked, it was 145 people have joined us in this epic battle that we're going to have. 2 laps of the Ocean Lava Cliffside Loop. Come one, come all. This is what we want to see. We want to try and get as many people into this as we possibly can. I'm looking at the companion app as we speak. I have the technology at my fingertips. I'm trying to refresh. Whoa. Okay, so Team Hollie has 62 riders signed up. That's incredible. Do I know?
What does Team Nathan have?
Well, 90.
Oh my gosh. Right, so if you're listening, you need to come and get your friends to join Team Hollie. The link is
I'll paste it into the chat
somewhere.
if I can find it.
Yes. And also the link is on In the Drops podcast. Which if you're not a fan of the in the drops podcast, go and.
That's not possible, is it?
Well, yeah. I mean, surely everybody's listening to that these days. And if you're not, who even are you? Like, come on,
do yourself a favor.
Do yourself a favor. Yes, yes. And also, we need to subscribe to ZMS eSports Studio YouTube because Damon is also awesome. I haven't got anything to describe to. Don't subscribe to me. I haven't got anything.
He does. He and his team do a great job of putting on these broadcasts each and every week. We had Iceni last night, or 4 or 5 hours ago. We've had the tiny races we do every week. And looking forward, we've got the Rhino Crash Chase series coming up in about 24 hours. You'll find the link to that on the YouTube page there. Click the notification, click the like button, click the subscribe button, and let us know if you're going to be watching. But this has been fantastic. Now I'm just trying to get that link up. So just talk amongst yourselves there for a moment while I look for the.
Yeah, so Team Hollie, right? So we've got some tactics going on. Obviously, not going to disclose them right now because the enemy is listening. If you want in on the action, message me or something, and I'll send you the link. Yeah, it's going to be epic. We're going to win, and it's for charity. So
It is for charity. That's the important thing.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I mean, I'm bragging rights, obviously, but also charity. So I've picked a charity, and Nathan's picked a charity, and we'll post the links in something.
Somewhere.
We'll post the links somewhere in the companion app description. I think they're in. But you
I'm
need
panicking now because I can't get the link up.
Which link are you looking for?
Hang on, I'll post this one because the link's in the description and everyone gets to see the video and they'll have a little bit more information about it. Ooh, not that one.
Yeah, there's so many links and stuff out there. So you need to. There's basically a to-do list, right? You need to subscribe to ZMS eSports Studio, subscribe to In the Drops podcast, which is on Fridays 9 o'clock. You need to go listen because there's a cool quiz at the end. And I was guest co-host this week, and I lost the quiz quite epically. I was 23rd in the quiz. Like I didn't even.
Which is surprising because we only had 21 people in the quiz.
Yeah. So I don't quite know how I lost the quiz. So my challenge is to do 5 sprints in a race, which I think probably I'm gonna do it in ZRL, much to the amusement of
ZRL.
Possibly,
yeah, okay, that's kind of the rest of the people in ZRL in your division.
I mean,
they're not going to like you at all.
No, they're probably gonna. It's probably gonna disaster. They're probably gonna get dropped or something. I don't know. Anyway, my love for ZRL is interesting. Oh yes, Franny's in Team Hollie. Yes, Franny. Thank you. Amazing. Bring some friends. Go post in like your team chats and stuff, Franny, and get them all in. Yes, excellent. Just doing a little recruitment drive there. Yeah. So I lost the quiz and have to do that, and have to somehow figure out how to record it because you want to just see me suffer or something.
Suffer.
Yeah,
Well, it's all about the suffering. If you're not suffering, then are you really racing?
Well,
but you've got to do 5 15-second sprints. So they have to be 15 seconds. We've got to be able to see the 15 seconds. You've got another one. I think JD is on team. I know he's on team Nathan. Yeah, JD. That's what I want to see.
Never mind, awesome. JD.
But we might have to start implementing the pity rule for Hollie and get some people joining her team, because I'm pretty sure if she doesn't get more riders in her team, there could be a rage quit.
It would be a rage quit.
You wouldn't rage quit, would you?
I'm not allowed to rage quit.
No, you've got to be in this.
There's no rage quitting allowed.
All right.
Yeah. So subscribe to ZMS, subscribe to In the Drops, join up to the Rhino Chase. Either you can watch it or you can ride it tomorrow evening at.
At what time is it?
What time is the Rhino race?
8 o'clock?
7
o'clock? 7 o'clock, yeah? 7 p.m.?
Yeah, the Rhino Chase race is on tomorrow evening, Yorkshire time, 7 p.m, I think. Sign up to that or watch it.
Yeah, that Rhino Crash Chase series is unique to ZMS eSports Studio. It is a handicap race. We'll be covering each of the pens in real time on the one screen. You'll be able to see each of the groups chasing each other. For those that don't know what a handicap race is, D will start out first, then C, followed by B, and then finally A with a 10-minute handicap. So each of the challenges for each of the categories is to stay ahead of the team that's chasing them, whilst trying to catch the team ahead of them. So with the idea that they're all going to come together for a massive sprint finish at the end. So last week was the first time it's been done. We're going to do it again, and it's going to be outrageous. So, and I also want to say that just come closer here a little bit. We're also going to be doing the ZRL race on Tuesday for the Atlantic Northern Division. So,
no way! Newsflash.
That is.
I mean, I knew, but
that's. Oh, you spoil the illusion. So that's going to be great. That's going to be epic to watch that. Again, I'm not sure exactly which category we're going to be covering. I'm hoping it's going to be C. I'd like to see a bit of the love shared down to the lower cats. So that's going to be great. Now, unfortunately, I don't think Hollie can join us in her usual commentary position for that one, only because, you've got other official duties to take care of.
Yeah, like a job, a real life job that pays me money. So I quite like going to that. Yeah, I do actually love my job,
isn't it?
So it's always good if you love your job. So yeah.
Okay, so actually, Damo's just clarified there. We're going to be covering all 4 categories in the ZRL.
Nice.
And Peter is working hard on your team there. He's trying to convert JD across to Team Hollie.
Yes, Peter, get on it. Yes.
Get on it.
That's so good, Peter. You can. You've got permission to dish out. You can get permission to dish out Yorkshire puddings, Yorkshire tea, Yorkshire crisps, which are Chardonnay flavoured or something. We've got Yorkshire flapjack, which is rum and raisin. What else have we got?
I don't know if that's an incentive. Rum and raisin. Who thought that would work well together?
You've got. He can be bribed.
Yeah, I just saw that. I was waiting for you to see that.
I didn't see that because I can't see the chat at the moment. I was in the pen still.
Yeah.
That's so good. Yes. So don't worry. I shall pick it onto
bribe
the
where necessary.
Yeah. I mean, what do you? Is there Fosters?
No, there's no. Well, you can have Fosters if Hollie's got some Fosters in the fridge, in the beer fridge at the back. Then you're welcome to them.
I've got Bailey's. I've got a bottle of something that I won from a raffle a year and a half ago.
It's just sitting in the back of the cupboard.
It's on the side over there.
Yeah, okay.
If anybody wants that, if they want to pop round and have the free bottle of wine or whatever the heck it is that I won in a raffle a year and a half ago, you can have it.
Tell me it's like a tawny port or a sweet dessert wine that never gets drunk until the very, very when you're all out of everything else in the fridge. Have some tawny port.
It's not port. Yeah.
No, it's not port.
I do like red wine though, but I'm quite my parents live in France, and so near Bordeaux. So the wine is cheaper than the water out there. So red wine from Bordeaux or Bergerac or Duras or something like that. And Peter says that we're doing the chase race tomorrow. Yeah, Peter. Yeah.
Yep.
Book
Nothing else to do.
yourself in. Yeah. No. Yeah. That's it. It's Friday, Saturday. Nothing else goes on in my life apart from my work.
Work and all your media responsibilities.
Signing autographs. Gosh, geez, a paparazzi outside my house. Oh my god!
Yeah.
Like, come on, guys.
It just gets
Give me a
tiresome,
break.
doesn't it?
It doesn't. It just. Like, how do you cope with the autograph signing?
Well, I usually have to put along like a wig and sunglasses just to go down to the shops. All the kids come running up. A wig and sunglasses. Yep.
High heels. No.
Well, that's later. Walk with a stoop.
Okay. Yeah. Just to and like your cap. You've not got it on today though. Where's your cap?
No, I know. I thought I've been wearing it too much. I've got to embrace the look there and make sure that it's not too glossy though. That's the thing. I don't need to be having two little spotlights on top of my head there from the lights.
Yeah, can't say I have that problem.
JD wants to. No, you don't. Your hair's very straight. It's good to see. I only said that because you were straightening your hair about 10 minutes before we came on live.
Yeah. And I was using the camera thing that we're on to actually like straighten my hair. Yeah. Because I don't often bother because, like I'm racing every day. I have to wash it every day. Do you understand the amount of shampoo and conditioner I have to go through? I need shares. We need sponsoring from. Actually, do you want to take a guess what shampoo and conditioner I use? Right?
Do we have to? Yeah, no, sure. One that smells like peach?
No. Shall I just tell you? Shall I just spoil it
tell
for
me.
you?
Yep.
Yeah, it's called Aussie, like the Aussie one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But OZ or AUSSIE?
Yeah, AUSSIE, yeah. It's on offer in Morrison's. You get 3 bottles for a tenner. Right, so the problem is you get shampoo and conditioner, which is 2, but it's 3 for £10. So
okay.
So you've got to buy like, really to make it even, you've got to buy like 6 because otherwise you end up with 2 conditioners or 2 shampoos and it doesn't.
Yeah, doesn't balance out.
No, it doesn't. No. Anyway, so I go through heaps of that. And it's very
hang on,
rare.
I need to pull you back up for a second. So is the name of it actually AUSSIE or is it OZ?
USS. You need to clarify it. Oh my god. It's AUSSIE.
It is. Oh, we're gonna have to see some photos.
It's called Aussie. Google it. Get a picture up. You've got technology to do this. Who cares what shampoo I use?
I am actually looking this up now.
Yeah. This is.
Oh well, it's actually it's called. Is it Aussie Miracle? I'm sorry for everyone watching. The racing's over, so now we're just talking rubbish. It's called Aussie Miracle, is it?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh,
is anyone actually still watching this?
We've got the most viewers we've ever had.
Which shampoo and conditioner does Hollie use?
JD's getting some tips. So is Bren. Fronty's all over this. Peter's too. He knows what he's on about with this shampoo.
Let's go to the
comments. Okay. So it's a purple container.
J Durham needs to see your disguise.
Yeah, I'm worried now because now I've got to come up with a disguise.
Yeah. And Brad, what does he want? The cat ruins his hair. Oh, yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Coal dust. Damon is...
Well, I wear a cap too much. That's why I don't have any hair. That's why I've stopped wearing the cap to get some fresh air. Hopefully that's going to reignite the old follicles, but...
Okay, because I don't think that's how that works. But okay, you continue living that dream if you like.
It's my hope. No, it's not going to happen.
I mean, we can all live in hope.
Yeah. It's all we've got sometimes. But no, it is. I do race with the cap on backwards so that A, it's more aero, and B, it keeps a bit of the sweat out of my eyes from streaming down my face.
Yeah, I have those. What are they called? Those headband things, but they're like, is it called a buff or something? it's like fabric and it's like a tube, and you sort of put it around your head like a headband, and it sort of keeps the sweat off. Well, I tie my head back, obviously.
Yeah.
And then put this headband thing on and look really cool in it.
Yep. For all the fans, junk headband.
For the fans, for the only fans.
For the only fans. Hold up. That's a whole different chat.
That's the other podcast. Oh, wait.
Hashtag not sponsored.
Hashtag not sponsored. Oh my god. Oh, that escalated quickly.
It's just disintegrating, isn't it?
Well, it's Saturday night. What do people expect? Like, if you're watching this and it's 11:15 in the UK, what time is it there? I don't know. But
it is 8:17 a.m. in the future.
Right, okay. So if you're in the UK time, Yorkshire time, in Europe or something, I mean, why? This is what you've got, right? Get to the pub.
That's it. Okay,
this
so
is
hang
far
on.
more entertaining.
Let's be clear here. So it's either get to the pub
Yeah.
or sit and listen to your shampooing techniques and
Yes.
brand recommendations.
Yes.
Oh, it's a tough life there, isn't it?
I mean, what can I say? I don't know what else I'm going to talk about tomorrow in the chase race, or tonight in your case.
Yep. Well, actually, it will be 4:30 a.m. in the morning for me. But this is what we do. We do it for the fans. 4:30 a.m. That's a tough ask.
That is dedication. That is, yeah. Do it for the love of eSports, the love of eSports, and to support people racing. And I mean, it is pretty cool. Like, I get to do cool stuff. Like, yeah, it is. We race, and we talk stuff about racing, and
yep.
What do you
and if we're not racing or talking about racing, then we sort of figure out how we can do more talking or racing by making up events to race in.
Jay Durham says, what's his name anyway? Jay. What does the J stand for? I'm going to call him
Jeremy.
Right.
But JD. JD to his friends.
His friends, right? Okay, because he suspects there's more than water in this bottle. It's not wine, I promise. It's electrolytes. It genuinely is.
You got to keep your energy up through the commentating.
Yeah, well, I was eating popcorn before before the show, and I was like, I had to make sure I have something to fermented electrolyte. No, Damon, is it? You'll know if I was drinking Baileys, because it wouldn't be in this. It would be in a mug to pretend that it's coffee or something.
That's the trick, isn't it? So now when you see all the commentators on screen and they're sipping from a cup, that's what they're drinking.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yes.
That's what they're drinking.
So.
No water in there. It's either wine or vodka. Something that white wine or vodka. There's something that doesn't taint the lips so everyone can see.
Yeah.
Is all the
if it was red wine, would you be able
tips.
to see red wine? You had to see on your teeth or something, maybe.
Yeah. Especially after the second bottle.
Oh my god!
But we don't do that. We're a professional outfit here.
Of course we are.
All right. Okay. So I think that's about it. Yeah, I think we're going to wrap this one up. Thanks again. Just looking back through the chat there, Franny, JD, Peter. Oh, Peter. I really wanted to be your friend, but I just don't think we can now. Bren, Miguel. He's a champion. You know what Miguel did? Just want to say this. With race 6 of the ZRL coming up, now race 6, as everyone knows, was a competition, a design competition for people to submit a completely new route, one that has never been ridden before. And so it doesn't exist yet, and it will only exist after the race has been done. So the question is, how are we going to recon a race or a route that doesn't exist yet? Miguel went out and turn by turn did the entire route and recorded it for us. So that's going to be coming up in the next couple of weeks. So thank you very much, Miguel, for that.
Yeah.
Who was Arctic Zwifter was there. Scott, hey Scott, thank you. Michael Podsaline. Hopefully he's back next week. Looking up the list. we've had a whole bunch of people join us, which has been fantastic.
It's super
All right,
cool reading the comments. Yeah, and
Yeah.
Rob's recons. Rob from your co-host in the drops. He's
Rob
been
Bain,
doing.
yep.
Yeah, Rob Bain. Yeah, his recons. If you haven't checked them out yet, go check them out because they are super cool and super fun to watch.
Pretty
and really
fantastic.
handy
Yeah.
for racing if you're racing.
Mhm.
And yeah.
All right, so yep, if you haven't already done so, and I'm sure you've all done it, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, but also click the share and go and drop it in one of your favorite Facebook groups. Let them know about this. We really appreciate it. Until next, well, we're talking about 18 hours away. We've got the Rhino Crash Chase series coming up. That's going to be fantastic. I'm looking forward to it, Holly. Thank you very much again for joining us.
Yeah, good job, Nathan. Good job, Damon, in the background.
Yep. And we'll see you all in the next race.
Bye.